Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in today to really feel the synergy of the Library of Light. So I am excited to reintroduce to you the beautiful upcoming Sedona retreat for members of the Octane University. And if you are a non-members, well, you are invited to tune in and partake to the live stream. And let me share a little bit of galactic Earth history in terms of why this is so momentum right now. As you know, we just went through the Lionsgate portal in August. Now we're leading into the fall equinox. So we are in a very important galactic, planetary, and solar conjunction on the planet. And I know that many people have felt the energy, the calling, the transformation. So we are in sacred transition. Now, with that being said, as many of you may know, back in July, we did a very powerful and deep retreat in the south of Germany. And what we did is removing out of the Earth history timeline the depleted energy of the old morphogenetic field. And what is a morphogenetic field? It's an old blueprint that contain all the distortion of the history, the fear, the wounds, the scarcity, and all the imprint that was still playing out like an old loop of energies throughout Europe. And so we were there together, and many of you were there also physically and on a live stream, and we were deep into replacing and to bring in a higher fifth dimensional new template of light throughout Europe. And of course, it's going to expand throughout the new grid system of the planet. Now that we have shifted and moving into the fall equinox, it is time to reattune ourselves with the ancient library of light. And this library of light, I personally witnessed it when we were in Egypt in 2023, sitting right between the paws of the Sphinx. And I was teleported, so to speak, in my light body consciousness, opening the ancient library of light. So the library of light is connecting to the genetic library of source codes energy. It is also entwined to the original Pleiadians multidimensional crystal portal that is still there in Uluru. So we're starting to feel that we are putting all the dots of this world together. And the library of light, it's about our cosmic sovereignty. It is a deep reawakening of the human, beautiful evolving human light body. And of course, the awakening of our connections to the spinal cord and how we're allowing these very intelligent gateways to reopen the field and start to reactivate through all these nerves connectors the memory of these ancient knowledge to the library of light. So our retreat is going to be profound, transcending, loving, and very uplifting, and very much in tune with the dimensional shift that we just felt again through the Lionsgate portal. And the Lyrians themselves are very engaged with the library of light, as the Andromedans are, the Octarians, of course, are very much involved with it, the High Council of the Sirians, the consciousness of Gaia, and most importantly, all of you, you are engaged in this. You are part of this momentum reawakening. This is how helping your own soul fulfillment, helping you to remembering fully and the embodiment of who you are, your loved ones, your family, the family of light of humanity, and of course all sentient life form here on this earth. Can you feel the calling of this library of light in relations also of your beautiful light body that is part of the re-ascension process? We're returning in our original celestial self. We're returning to tune in to living knowledge and wisdom, guidance, finally being able to tune in to our deeper beautiful, profound self and our gifts, all of the gifts that we bring. So the rising of the library of light as the core essence of our next retreat, Sedona, September 19 to the 22nd. For those of you who's going to be in person, it is already sold out. But the good news is that the live stream is available. We're going to be going 2 full days in hours of emergence, connections, transmission, integration, and being able to finally release ourselves from any of these mental traps and of, whether it's the instinctual mind, whether it's the lower aspect of the reptilian brain, whether it's this anchor within our body system in our heart that hold us back into this timeline of linear thinking and polarity and duality energies. So there's no need to go into expansion, retraction anymore. It is time to come in embracing a more higher vitality, stability, and returning in wholeness. Can you feel that already? It is time for me to embrace the wholeness of my being, my soul-body connection, my roots connecting to the earth and the new earth, as well as I'm expanding naturally and organically to connect on the universal level. So I'd like to, just to feel the energy, let's do a quick transmission. And a transmission, what it means for us, the Octarians, it means a transmission of light that we want to share with you. It's more of a sharing. To already feel the omnipresence of the library of light and the implications on your evolution, whether it's spiritual, whether it's soul energy, body expansion, light body, and all of it. So let's do a sharing through this light transmission. And I'm going to open a sacred quantum space with the ancient universal protocol that says only that of the highest light is welcome, and of course with permission through your higher self, and as we are receiving right now. So if you would please just feel for a moment with your eyes closed. You can put one hand on top of your heart if you wish, or simply both hands palms up right on your lap, feet on the ground, to feel that you're opening your body template, stretching the spine, expanding your lungs, taking a moment to feel and honoring the sacred breath of life. And now we have rediscovered that this breath of life is a sacred language. It's a way of your higher self and the universe to speak to you, to the breath. It is a language of nourishment, a language of universal love. It is a language of deep connection to you and the universe. It is an ancient language that reminds you of your connections to all there is. Just feel your sacred breath of life expanding into your lungs, expanding into your diaphragm, allowing your body to become this sacred open conduit, a vessel of pure life force energy. And gently to feel a connection to the intelligence of your spinal cord, the spinal light force energy that connects you all the way to your root chakra and to your sacrum, the center of divine union. It is a divine union of your earth human journey and expression with your eternal source self. Just take a time right now to feel during this beautiful sharing, this transmission of Arcturian light frequencies, allowing yourself to really attune to already be an open vessel for the library of light. As we're expanding into our sacred quantum space. Quantum is what unifies all of us onto the omnipresence, the omni-intelligence of the Prime Creator, Supreme Creative Force that we all are a part of. And today we claim that only that of the highest light is welcome in our quantum space. Only that of the highest light. We command that only that of the highest light is welcome. To feel that as we are entering the space together with universal love and compassion, we also call upon the universal protocol of light. And as you keep breathing, still honoring this sacred language within you, which is the breath of life, preparing your vessel, your heart, your internal gateways of interconnections, opening your higher mental faculties in the sacred interface of your higher heart with your higher mental abilities. Just feel that naturally you're ready to step into this higher version of you, a more integrated, without a need to experience so deeply polarity, dualistic energies, releasing yourself from the identity of a linear being, and instead re-embracing the universal aspect of you, which means that you are coexisting all at once, right in your life with Gaia, in this very moment, in the now, as much as you are coexisting through your higher self. And multitude of aspects of you in different past lives, or what we call ancient soul cycles. This is what we mean by expanding your consciousness on a universal level. Just keep breathing, allowing even your light body to start to feel this invitation to expand, to remember. And within our quantum space today, we invite the Lyrans, the High Council of the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the consciousness of the planet, Mother Gaia herself, and your light presence. We're calling upon you. You beautiful ancient souls. You who represent a multitude of ancient sentient life forms, meaning many different star nations. Wisdom. Unique light frequencies. We all are the keys to the library of light. Just feel, allowing yourself to go deeper into this beautiful sharing, this transmission. It is time to return all the keys together in oneness, in a higher unity field or unified conscious field. It is together, as we bring forth our master keys, that we can unlock the next level of the library of light that contains all the knowledge, the living knowledge of the universe in relations to your journey to the earth, to the movement of the ascension timeline. Ancient wisdom, answers, clarity. And to feel that as we're preparing to re-enter the library of light together, it is also our declaration that as we unify our master keys, we are ready to reclaim our cosmic sovereignty. Just keep breathing into this wonderful, expansive sharing that we call a transmission of light. And we invite you to tune in to many advanced and enlightened intergalactic beings who are here right now with all of us. We invite you to tune in to your presence and the presence of many others around the globe, around the world. And yet, when we come together in a higher light body consciousness, we are truly one. We are the embodiment of what oneness is about. And the library of light is ready to reveal a multitude of facets of itself, and even reflecting into your own soul akashic field to gain a deeper understanding and a deeper love for who you are and who you have been all along, and how this knowledge can be applied to supporting your sacred lifetime on the planet and on your re-ascension process together. We're moving forward as conscious guardians. We have the power and the ability to release distortion and any other forms of distractions, traps, or any form of entanglements that no longer required to learn from. Just feel that you're releasing yourself more and more, allowing your light body to re-expand and returning to a higher spectrum of light. And how the library of light is interconnected. The library of the Sphinx, or the great library of Alexandria, or the library of Atlantis and Lemuria, and many other ancient library or libraries of light. And as you keep reading to the flow, you're also receiving a deep cleansing. Cleansing your field, your body, your mind from debris, from overly thinking and receiving so much stimulation, and returning naturally to this beautiful flow of the light. Can you feel a calling of the library of light? It is time to return together. Beautiful. Just allow the nourishing energy of the Arcturian's presence to uplift your heart and release your body from heaviness or anything you may have absorbed, even through your solar plexus. Returning into a divine neutrality or a 0 point that allows you to be more integrated within yourself, to feel more refreshed, clearer, more balanced, more grounded in loving presence within yourself, the planet, understanding the true aspect of what the changes are about. And please know in your heart that you have prepared for this moment for eons, that you have prepared at a soul level through a multitude of lifetimes, all the karmic lessons that you have learned, extracted, wisdom, knowledge, all the sum of your soul experiences have served you well to bring you to this moment in time. And now, the invitation to step forward as a master key holder and to bring your own key of light with all of us. For those of us on the planet and of course in the intergalactic level, it is time to remember the library of light. And let's take a deep breath and release. We invite you to take a moment to integrate this beautiful exchange. This is sharing of a light transmission. And when you are ready, just feel that you are fully returned and aware in your body. Feel your feet, your connections to the earth. You're returning to the presence of where you are right now. And you're welcome to reopen your eyes. Wow, and this is just a taste. It's a view. It's opening the curtain of time and to peek into what is the energy of this library of light is about, and how much the timing of where we are, it's so imperative. We have reached a momentum on the planet, and this is beyond predictions. I know there's been so much movement, whether it's planetary alignment, galactic core, solar energies, movement in the core of the earth, the grid systems, the Schumann resonance. Everything is connected to the human light body and the awakening of something much more profound and ancient within ourselves. So imagine, as the rising of the library of light is taking place, it's reversing the old, distorted, polarized scarcity of energetics on the planet, all the conditioning. We are moving or returning to these ancient times. Many of us remember what it felt like to walk in Egypt in unification and balance and synergy with the planet and our resources, with each other, with your intergalactic brothers and sisters. Many of us remember what it felt like to walk through the golden age of Atlantis, to be able to decode any, and I'm going to show you, any crystalline archives. To read the crystalline archive were very natural, or to work with ancient beings, artifact, portals, intergalactic beautiful being coming through. All of it was so natural, and we are craving this higher soul calling to return to that natural state. Well, we say it is possible now. That's because of all of your efforts, all of your work, all of your dedication. Every time you heal your wounds, every time you move beyond fear or limitation or upbringing or stories, you have made this momentum possible. This is part of where we are. We are laying down a new foundation. We are coming into understanding ancient languages. And imagine the power we have when we're returning together. It really is. But to feel that the return of the library of light, it is the core essence of our next beautiful annual retreats. And we do those in person and live stream retreats every year. So we invite you to join us. Bring the calling, bring your master key. It is time to feel like it's unlocking the potential, the integration of what this library of light. How many people have journeyed to Egypt over the years? Whether it's in meditation, in etheric astral projection, physical, be on site. Same thing with Uluru, or in Stonehenge, or in the Mayan temples in Belize, in other places in the world. We are bringing all these key back together. So there's my invitation on behalf of the Arcturian ancient intergalactic civilization, and many others, with the Lyrans, the guardians of the original human template and DNA library, to join us on this live stream. And the live stream will be September 20th and 21st. All the details are on my website, infinitehealingfromthestars.com. You can click on events, and it's right there, all the details. And we also invite you to join the Octane University, because we are moving into a complete new era of cosmic galactic integration, consciousness, It is time to return to be unified, higher fifth dimensional beings and releasing the playground of the third density. It really is. It's time to really release ourselves from all of it and to step into a new way of living with each other, being more conscious co-creator, to speaking the tone, practicing every day, and how the library of light and cosmic sovereignty, all the codes of light are returning to be able to form even new geometric pattern, new form of languages, interactions, vibrational transmission. Everything is designed to bring us on a higher soul calling that will help you ultimately, or to inspire you to fulfill this higher calling, as opposed to be trapped into the 3D personality instinctual mind that tells you, oh, this is real, this is unreal, and you're deflecting that energy because it feels maybe unprepared or unworthy, or it's too high in frequencies. And we say you are more ready than it seems. So trust yourself explicitly. It is an invitation. Feel it to your heart to join us for this absolutely momentum retreat on the live stream, the sacred library of light, the return of our divine essence, and how we can be the example of the next version of the next generation of human beings. And the next generation of earth human beings, you're becoming the sacred teaching of universal compassion, universal concept, ancient knowledge, and teaching the souls who are returning to learn from you. And being able to feel that you finally have returned in oneness, in peace, in sovereignty, in full memory activations among your star brothers and sisters, and being able to reconcile a multitude of ancient historical timeline and memories that may still influence so many souls. So let's bring all the libraries together within the consciousness of this sacred library of light and see what else is possible for all of us. So we invite you to join us. Thank you so much for tuning in. We prefer to go deeper in that transmission to feel the potential of what this library of light, what is so important. And as you know, or many of you may know, we have traveled the world over the last 3-4 years. And I can tell that all these seeds of integration, reattuning, releasing distortion in the timeline, bringing into a new template to help to elevate the new earth, all the sacred side, they are ready now to reconnect. So think of it as creating an ancient map where all the dots are returning into complete realignment. Whether it's from Uluru, whether it's from Stonehenge, whether it's from the ancient temples and the etheric temples, we are ready to come back into that multidimensional realignment. And it's also through the ancient library of light that we can create that reconnection and bring in the new template of the new earth. And I know that many of you have come to do this, whether it's to grid works, whether it's to healing, whether it's to crystal language, whether it's reconnecting even to the template of your own DNA. This is also another very ancient library of knowledge right in your DNA. And see how everything interconnects with love, with benevolence, with cosmic sovereignty. It is time to bring in and usher this new era of living. And we are honored to be of service to the planet, to humanity, and many sentient life forms on this earth, including the animal kingdoms, who are very powerful dimensional beings who've come to support this tremendous reawakening. No fear, everyone. Stay in your light. This is always what we share with you. This is the core philosophy of the Octarian University. Stay in your light is to reclaim the power of your light and walking in the certainty of your light, to feel that it is time for you to rise to the promise you made at the soul level when you return to this planet as guardians and also as powerful frequency holders and manifestors. We are the architects of the new earth. So we are looking forward to seeing you on the live stream for our retreat in September, this month actually, 2025, the Sacred Library of Light. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we're sending you all of our love. Much love, everyone. See you next time.